Alrighty, let's see what we've got today. It is Sunday, so we have some campaign features. Include sale, and each player starts with an overgrown estate, a necropolis, a grave robber, and 7 coppers. Grave robber does not strike me as the most useful card in the early game. Although with shelters, I didn't get the good draw, but there is a 4/9 chance of seeing grave robber with your necropolis, and then being able to trash that turn 1 or turn 2. That would be nice. But not for me today. Hopefully the bot also doesn't get the lucky draw. What else is happening here? So for draw, there is Lost City and Research. And which card is Shy? Lost City, that's kind of ironic. So you could discard the Lost City for 2 cards, or you could play it for 2 cards. Playing it also comes with an action, but there could be reasons to discard it. Like if you plan on triggering a shuffle that turn, you discard the Lost City for 2 cards immediately, and now it's in your discard, not in play, and then potentially you can play it a second time the same turn for draw if you don't value the actions as much. So not the most relevant, but maybe comes up. Research, I think, very well might be very practical draw here, more so than usual because of market squares around. One strong combo to look out for is Apprentice plus Market Square, where you trash a gold with Apprentice, you draw 6 cards, you trigger your Market Squares, you draw into more golds, you trash the gold, you get more golds, and you draw tons of cards, gaining more golds, and the Market Squares are also plus buy. The Apprentice is also trashing. That's like an engine in a can right there. Research does the same thing, but it's a duration version of Apprentice, and that makes that strategy still doable, but a lot weaker because when you're trashing 6 cards, you're setting aside like half your deck for the following turn, and so it's a lot slower to get going. But could be the best thing to do here. We'll see. Villages are Lost City and Border Village. Trashing is Research, and that's basically it. Plus buy is Market Square or Storeroom, plus some gainers. Okay. So I've got the 4-3 split, and not in the desirable way. How to open. Oh, I forgot that I was looking at War Chest trying to figure out why it cost 4. Everything costs 1 less because there was a second campaign feature I totally overlooked. Ooh, how does that influence things? Cards cost 1 less. So things will be faster to get going, for sure. Means plus buy early is going to be more valuable. I think War Chest looks pretty good. With sale around, War Chest can gain Border Village. So if they don't name Border Village, you gain Border Village plus whatever you actually wanted. And then if you want like Lost City or something and they have to name Border Village, well, then you can just gain the Lost City. It doesn't come with a free Border Village, but that's still a war chest that can gain the best card. I'm thinking turn 1 war chest looks reasonably good. Turn 2 research to start getting thin. And go from there. Craftsman also looks a little better than usual because it can gain Border Village here. I think I'm gonna say war chest research final answer. Ooh, well, hello there, war chest. Unfortunately, triggering that shuffle means my grave robber is once again for sure gonna miss the necropolis. But I don't think I can complain about getting to play this early. Take a Lost City myself into research. And I did not draw my necropolis off the top, alas. Border Village and one more Lost City. I don't want plus buy real soon. Perhaps as soon as right now. I'll go ahead and take it now. discard that for draw, because I for sure won't need the actions this turn, and that Lost City is back in the shuffle. Again, a gold. And one more Lost City. And one more Research. Research is going to be a little bit worse here because it sets aside one card fewer each time it trashes with Sale. Like trashing a gold sets aside 5. It's not a big deal. I think I still like Research. One day, my Grave Robber is going to find the Necropolis. Fortunately, the bot also wasn't super fast to that. I could consider trashing the Border Village. The trouble is, the bot's also got a Grave Robber, so if I put the Border Village in the trash and it gains it, I am SOL. Can I please? Now I kind of want to research the Grave Robber, but again, I'm kind of deterred as well by the fact that there's a Grave Robber in the bot's deck. I guess I just trash a copper and do nothing with the Grave Robber again. Anticlimactic. Border Village, Lost City. What did the bot do? The bot trashed Border Village, so I will get to take advantage of that now if I manage to draw my Grave Robber. Nope. The bot might be getting to have its kicking at its 2 over there if it finds Border Village on the top. Much to my chagrin. I'll take another Lost City. And actually, maybe not. I really just want to minimize the chance the bot finds that Grave Robber. I'll take something that doesn't draw a card. Market Square and a Vagrant. Please don't have it. Pretty please. Thank goodness. Okay. Draw some cards. Go ahead and gain trash. Ooh, there's a gold in the trash. Did I do that? I think I might have done that. Gold is not as important as the Border Village to gain, but it could still matter. I'll take one more Grave Robber. Trash the Border Village, which will set aside 5. Trigger that. And now, there's another Grave Robber in my discard. I can regain the Border Village. And the last Lost City. Not sure if there was a better order here. Okay, 9 money. Kinda want another Market Square. That leaves me with 7, which isn't anything special. Market Square, Border Village, Market Square. Eh. Platinum also doesn't seem super important here with Market Squares around. I think I do just really want Market Squares a lot. I also have not trashed too many coppers, given that my research is largely on trash expensive things duty, so perhaps I could add another of those. Okay, I'm gonna play at least 1 or 2 of these. Not finding a draw, there we go. This Necropolis deserves to die. Okay, let's crash a gold, trigger that. Necropolis, gain me a research. It's in the trash now. A Border Village is in the trash. I was about to trash this Border Village, gain a good thing, and gain it back. But it seems apparently more prudent that I go rescue the cards that are currently in the trash. Let's trash this. Probably gaining a gold is better. The other option would be gaining a gold to my top deck and playing the Market Square to draw it. I don't think that matters enough to me. One more grave robber. Market square vacant. Oh, I gotta watch out for piles, actually. They're lower than they look. Border Village is at 3, and Border Village comes with additional gains. Yeah, the bot scoring there makes a lot of sense. I probably need to take points this turn. How to do that most effectively? Probably starts with researching. I want to have 10 money left, I think. A trash of gold, I don't have 10. Yeah, this is fine. I'll just research the border village. Gain 2 golds, set a bunch aside. Gain some border villages from the trash that come with some nice stuff. Maybe a duchy as well. And colony. See, the bot doesn't actually have that much debt control. I'm kind of worried about border village and market squares piling, or border village and grave robber, but the bot isn't really doing that. Wish I had trashed more coppers, but I haven't managed it. Let's just go ahead and do this. And I suspect I'll be able to win next turn. Perhaps not if the bot scores a lot of points. The bot is named Duchy, but I want a Duchy. So I'll gain a Duchy anyway. And with 2, I think I'll take Storeroom. Market Square also looks good, but I don't want to lower that pile. Storeroom is plus buy, and with victory cards in the deck to discard, it could easily be better. Okay, please don't beat me. You better not have a pile out. Okay, yeah, no, that's nothing. Okay, so the bot's got the points lead. But can I find a win here? I want plus buy. Let's stop here and evaluate. I'm looking at 21 money, which is enough to buy 2 colonies. That is more than enough to take the points lead. This feels like it's going to be a win, right? Play 2 grave robbers, gain 2 border villages, gain 2 grave robbers. 1 gain short, I think. Given my current hand. Is there a border village in the trash? Okay, I think this is a guaranteed win then. I just played this border village. And then I trash this into a border village, gain a grave robber. Trash this into a border village, gain a grave robber. Gain a border village, gain a grave robber. And now I'm by 2 colonies. There we go. I thought this was an interesting kingdom, and I'm not or I was going to say not entirely sure. I'm not at all sure that I played this correctly. I think maybe another research or two early on would have been good. I do wish I could have trashed these coppers. Or maybe just adding a storeroom earlier to sift past all the coppers might not have been a bad idea. Like play a research, get a big hand, pitch all the coppers to the discard, play a research, set all the coppers aside, and repeat the cycle. So maybe storeroom could have been good here. Not super early, but like in the mid game as opposed to the end game. The bot has a ton of lost cities. Not a lot else. I don't think platinum was important here. Seems like it's severely lacking plus buy. Market square, I think, is pretty important.